Hey folks, Craig Wright here from All Systems Go. Time for another All Systems Go HVAC coffee break. Today I'd like to talk to you about the freest HVAC residential leads available on the internet today. And specifically I'd like to talk to contractors who are starting out, maybe those who have just a single truck or are kind of just getting going, as well as those who work in rural markets, because this is going to be very huge for you. Now, what is the freest form of leads available on the internet? It's Google. Where does it come from? It's Google My Business. Now, first of all, for starting out contractors, hey, even though word of mouth sounds like a good concept, when you're new, you just don't have the word of mouth, you don't have the track record. Online and digital is a great way to get your business rolling and to start to build a reputation. Google My Business, in my opinion, should be along the lines of almost exactly the same thing as when you sign up for a business name or when you sign up for a business account. These days it's that important. Because basically once you sign up and you verified, you could potentially end up in the Maps Pack, which of course the Maps Pack is when you search for, say, air conditioner repair near me and you have an Android phone, or if you use Google in general, you'll notice that there's a little map and then you'll usually see between 3 and 7 listings. Well, getting yourself in that pack is huge, particularly for a starting out contractor who's just getting going. Secondarily, this is also huge for rural HVAC providers, and the reason why is simply this. It's granted you don't have a very big market, but I found particularly in rural areas, people just don't even bother with Google My Business at all. But you know who does bother with Google My Business? Actual residential customers. Because let's face it, if you don't have an iPhone, you have an Android phone. Unless you have a phone, unless you're still rocking a landline, and hey, don't get me wrong, do what you need to do. But the fact is that if you have an Android phone, you immediately are in the Google ecosystem. Another point for rural providers is because so frequently these businesses are unclaimed or not even listed in Google, that means that 3-pack, your competition in that 3-pack is practically nothing often, practically nothing. So you going to Google, signing up, verifying, you could find yourself in the 3-pack within a week, just depending on your area. If you happen to know an internet marketer, or perhaps, I don't know, maybe you want to call All Systems Go marketing, there are marketers can, no matter how tough your area is, we can get you into the 3-pack. It just, unfortunately, is a process and it depends. But for rural guys, it's as easy as it comes. It takes practically no time in some markets. Now, these leads come into you for free, and here's the thing is, because the 3-pack changes depending on what's being searched for, you could be in the 3-pack for even the most minuscule of keyword and discover that all of a sudden your phone's ringing and you're getting many more calls than you were before. So, Google My Business, freest form of leads. Now, if you already have an Android phone, just go to Google Play and download the My Business app. You can sign up for this right after this video. You can do it right now, and you probably should, particularly if you have an Android phone. Like I say, starting out businesses, newer contractors who are just working in the field trying to get something off the ground and or have only been in for a couple of years, and you have not registered your Google My Business. And then of course, rural providers, just because again, the lack of competition there is often striking, and you download that app right now, you verify, depending on your market, you could be in that 3-pack within a week and your phone could start ringing already. Let's face it, particularly in these trying times, we can all use a little bit more business. At any rate, that is basically the freest source of leads on the web today. I will come back with other videos about Google My Business and some things you can do to sort of solidify yourself and to put yourself into that MAPS 3-pack. But for today, that's been an All Systems Go HVAC coffee break. Cheers to everybody. Hope you're doing well.